Well, good morning. My name is Dee Bolton. I am known as your faith-fueled mom, and I'm also a NASM certified personal trainer and fitness nutrition specialist. And I'm here to share with you guys why women should strength train. So I found strength training probably, I'd say like 6 years ago, and it was pivotal in my own weight loss journey. For those who don't know, in the last 6 years now, I've lost probably over 100 pounds, but I claim over 85 pounds. And I did that through working with trainers and online fitness people, and here I am today. A few years ago, I went back to school. I got my fitness and exercise science degree and a bunch of certifications through NASM, which is the National Academy of Sports Medicine. And here I am today helping other women honor their temple and glorify God. So if you are here or you're catching the replay, I'm super excited to share this information with you because when I found out, it was like, aha, and it really helped me on my journey. So I'm just going to give you guys a couple bases first before I get into the 7 reasons why you should be strength training. So how our body basically converts energy is through our metabolism, and our body functions off of energy. Metabolism is basically how our body converts food into energy. Now, strength training can really help increase or boost our metabolism and get us the most bang for our buck. So for the first reason, hey Fawnette, how are you? For the number one reason why you should be strength training is to burn calories. Now, typically when women go on their weight loss journeys or they're trying to lose a few pounds, the first thing they do is hop on that treadmill, which is great. That's going to help you lose weight. And if you haven't catched my other video, I have a video, losing weight versus losing fat. What we actually want is to lose fat. Fat is what we've accumulated over the years, whether it's through our diet, our lifestyle, or having our children, and it doesn't really sit well on our bodies. So that's what we look at in the mirror and we're like, ugh, that's not what I really want to see. But then women are like, I'm not going to lift weights because I don't want to look like a man. And that is not the case. First of all, God made you a woman, so you're never going to look like a man. And the way that you bulk up is based on your diet. So if you're not eating to actually put on more muscle mass, then you don't really have to worry about looking like a man. And so burning calories is really effective when you do cardio. Like cardio, you burn the most amount of calories during your cardio session. But the great thing about strength training, guys, is not only do you burn calories, not as much as cardio during your session, but you burn calories after your strength training session, which you don't really do with cardio. So strength training is effective because of what is called EPOC, which is exercise post-oxygen consumption. So it's the after burn of the exercise that's really giving you the most bang for your buck. So resting metabolism when you do strength training can burn up to 72 hours after you put down your last weight. Now that is based on intensity, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, but strength training really helps effectively burn calories. So cardio is great. I really encourage cardio. My clients that are more successful in their weight loss or see results faster is because they're doing both. They're strength training with me and then they're doing cardio either post-workout or on off days to really help them lose weight as well. So you're losing weight, you're losing fat, and you're getting the goals that you want. Now the second reason that you should be strength training is for fat loss. Many benefits. There are many benefits to strength training, and fat loss is one of them. So basically when we strength train, it sends out a hormonal response for our body to use fat to create muscle. So fat, like I said, is what we actually see on our body, and that's the thing that we're like, that's not really what I want to see. So when you're strength training and you're building that muscle, you're utilizing that fat and you're losing it. So that would be my second reason. First reason is to burn calories. Second reason is to burn fat, burn fat loss. The third reason is to create a leaner body composition. Now this is what we want, ladies. And I tell everybody, my weight loss journey literally was vain pursuit. I wanted to be skinny. And through my own prayer, devotion, and fasting, I really got an intimate relationship with Christ. And it became a conviction to honor my temple. But I wanted to look good. Like that was the whole point. And that's just the reward that you get for honoring your temple. In muscle, I've seen the meme, muscle and fat, guys, weigh the same amount. It doesn't matter if you have 1 pound of fat on your body or 1 pound of muscle. It's still 1 pound. What the difference is fat occupies more space than muscle. Look at it like that. So you have that 1 pound of muscle versus that 1 pound of fat. That 1 pound of fat is occupying more space than that 1 pound of muscle. So how do you get more muscle, less fat? You strength train. You create more muscle. And so 1, it helps you burn calories. 2, it helps you with fat loss. 3, it helps you create a leaner body composition. Now, number 4 is one that people don't really realize until they get older that they really want. It supports your brain health, guys. Strength training, according to the Journal of American Geriatrics, I think it was between the ages of 47 and 83, women who strength trained at least twice a week improved their cognitive test. Strength training reduces inflammation. It stimulates hormone growth, especially your HGH, which is your human growth hormone. And it also increases the blood vessels in your brain. So it's actually supporting your brain and giving you better brain health. So it's allowing you to age well, which is really important to me. I feel like the older I get, that becomes more important than how I look, especially when you start forgetting things, you have brain fog, and just mood improvement as well. Brain health is really important. So strength training helps with that because, like I said, it's increasing the blood vessels in your brain, also increasing the blood flow and allowing your brain to be optimally used. So 1 was burn calories for those who just popped on. 2 is for fat loss. 3 is to create leaner body composition. 4 is to support your brain health. Super important. Runs your body, guys, your brain. 5 is to decrease the risk of metabolic diseases. And the metabolic diseases I'm going to talk about is heart disease, very important, especially in the African American culture, in community, diabetes, type 2 diabetes specifically, as well as high blood pressure. All very important things. A study done in Harvard had studied a group of women, and those who strength trained twice a week saw a 17% decrease in their risk of type 2 diabetes. Often strength training is recommended for type 2 diabetes, and you're immediately thinking, oh, people need to go into the gym. I'm going to share with you other ways to strength train. There's so many different ways to strength train, guys. It's not just picking up weights in the gym if that's just something that does not work for you. So 1, burn calories. 2, fat loss. 3, leaner body composition. 4, support your bone health. 5, decreases the risk of metabolic diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. Number 6, strength training helps improve your balance, your bone density, and your posture. So how does that work? Our world, especially now, is a sedentary lifestyle. We sit behind computers or behind cars a lot, and we have weak muscles. Weak muscles cannot hold your body weight effectively. So you see muscle imbalances. I'm going to share one that you are immediately like, yep, I've seen that. You know that little hump that you see on people's back right here? And it's like this, and they have like a hump, and it looks like a fat? That's muscle weakness. That's an imbalance. That's from this. That's from typing. That's from texting. That's from scrolling. That's from driving. Do you see how my shoulders are hunched over? I'm working all of these muscles right here, and my back muscles are really, really weak. So when you're strength training, what I do with my clients, especially most of my, I call them workday warriors, is we train a lot of back, a lot of upper back. So I'm training these muscles back here to support their body weight so that they're sitting upright and they're not all hunched over with that muscle imbalance. Make sure I got all my notes, yeah. So that's another great reason for you to strength train. Burn calories, fat loss, leaner body composition, support your brain health, decrease the risk of metabolic diseases, as well as help you improve, oh, I forgot about your balance. Your balance when you strength train, if you're training the muscles in your feet, usually when you're holding weight, you have to balance yourself. It's going to improve your balance. As you age, that's super important, guys. That helps prevent falls. It helps reduce injuries. We want to age well. We want to honor the temple that God gave us as long as he gives it to us. So that is my number 6 reason why you should be improving, or strength training is to improve your bone density, improve your balance, as well as your posture. And then the 4th or 7th, don't know where I'm going here. The 7th reason is to help you age well. There is a disease called sarcopenia, and it's basically the muscle deterioration as we age, and it's just a part of life. our hair grays, our skin loses elasticity, our muscles deteriorate as we age unless we use them. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So strength training is fantastic to help you age well, because not only does it help you do all the things that I just said, but it's also helping you age well and maintain the muscle that you have or build upon it. And that is also based on your diet as well. So reducing injury, improving your balance and posture, your bone density. I'm sure women have heard of osteoporosis. That's the deterioration of our bones, just from having stress on our bones, from our muscles pulling from our bones. It tells our body, which is completely adaptable, that's how God made us, that we need more bone density to support our muscles. Our whole purpose of our body is to make us live well and to prevent disease. So like you get a cold, you create antibodies that fight the cold. That's what our body does. It just adapts because its whole purpose is to keep us living to the best quality if we treat it well. So 7 reasons: burn calorie, fat loss, support your brain health, decrease the risk of metabolic diseases like heart disease, blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, as well as improve your balance, bone density, and posture, and helps you age well. So I recommend 2 to 3 times a week. There's so many types of strength training. You can lift weights, you can do TRX, you can do power yoga, Pilates, resistance bands, body weight movements, powerlifting, circuit training. HIIT, best bang for your buck. There's been proven that it really helps with fat loss. Everybody's like, I don't want to HIIT. Well, then you do other things. There's CrossFit, there's powerlifting, there's kettlebells, there's agility training, endurance training, explosive training, max strength, speed training. There's so many different ways for you to strength train. You don't have to pick up some dumbbells and curl them. But if you do, make sure that your program has different types of strength training movements. And what I mean by that is there's isotonic movements, which are muscle resist over a range of motion. So that's like walking, hiking, dancing, swimming. That is isotonic movement, as well as bicep curls, sit-ups, squats. Think when you're moving as well as resisting weight. Pull-ups, bench presses, deadlifts. There's also isometric strength training exercises, which are stationary holds. So think like wall sit, plank holds, overhead holds. Yoga has a lot of isometric movement in it. This helps to lower your blood pressure, lower your cholesterol, helps you to build muscle as well as bone density. So that's great exercise to have in your strength program. And then there's compound movement, which is what we're really familiar with. This works multiple muscle groups at one time. So like say you squat, if you do a squat, you're not only working your glutes, guys, you're also working your quads, you're also working your calves. If you do a deadlift, you're working your lower back, your hamstrings, your glutes. If you do a bench press, you're working your shoulders, your pecs, your biceps. Overhead press, same thing. You're doing your shoulders, your biceps, your core, because you're stabilizing yourself as you're pushing something over your head. It increases your heart rate. It gets you more bang for your buck. More bang for your butt. More bang for your butt because you're burning more because your heart rate is elevated. So if you have isotonic, isometric, and compound movements in your strength training program 2 to 3 times a week, it's optimal, guys. If you don't know anything that I just said or even where to begin with all that, get a trainer, ask for help. So many women waste so much time trying to do it all by themselves because they just don't know and they're trying and testing. Get a trainer, guys. Get someone who knows what they're doing to help you out. That's what I did, and so that's what I highly recommend. And I am a personal trainer, so of course I'm going to recommend that as well. I'll make sure I have all my notes. So basically, strength training, why you should do it: because it burns calories after workout, gives you optimal fat loss, it improves your balance, your posture, your coordination, your brain health, helps with your bone density, it prevents you from metabolic diseases, and it just helps you age well, guys. So if you have any questions, definitely comment down below. I don't know what time it is, but if you check on my blog in about 15 minutes, there's going to be a blog post about everything that I just said, goes into detail, shares the studies that I shared with you, the Harvard study, and the other studies on the Journal of Geriatric Medicine, and read, learn about your body, and just honor your temple. So thank you so much, whoever catched me live, whoever's catching the replay, for your time, the most precious thing that we have. And I wish you guys a wonderful and blessed weekend. So if you found this information helpful, go ahead and share this with a sister. If you're interested in working with me, I don't have any one-on-one positions available right now, but you can definitely join the waiting list, or you can try one of my programs, Bible and Boot Camp or Nourish Better, and I will share the link down below. And if you just think this is great information, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, until next time, guys, be blessed.